Guys, thanks for joining me. We've got Robert Palmer coming in here. He's picking up his beast, one of the last guys before we make our trip back down to Florida. We got a few more. We're going to probably be here this week. We've got about 5 more coming out of the FlyPod factory. If you haven't seen that video, take a little tour of that and see where they're being made and how they're being made, and you'll really enjoy that. Also, if you haven't seen the other videos on the beast, this trike is not like any other trike, not even close. There's no comparison to anything else out there. FLYPOD has always had the best-selling trikes, and this is no exception. This is a game changer in the powered paragliding world. The FLYPOD Beast is just absolutely insane. It's made of steel. It's got its own cage. It doesn't have any weakness as far as like a backpack. If you ever rolled it, you're safe. You're in something that and watch those. We've got videos on all of this stuff so far about what this thing has and what it's featured with. That's not fun. There's a whole list, and I don't want to go over that right now because he's excited and he's in town and he's picking up his beast, and then I think he's either going to, I'm not sure, what are you doing? Are you coming down to Florida, or what are you?
I'm going to come down to Florida and train here in a few weeks, working in New York right now. I live in Tennessee, so this was on my way up here, and decided to go ahead and order one.
So he's been waiting. Now, what do you think now that you've seen it?
What amazing technology. I'm a certified welder, and the welds are bar none excellent on such an amazing craft.
So we started it up the last video. We reached the maximum limit on our we started filming the other video, and then we reached maximum limit on storage space. We had to eliminate other stuff so we can continue on with this video, and I wanted to really get his opinion on what he thought. It's one thing to see these things in the video and have me tell you about it, but I'd rather a customer tell you about it and see what he thinks about the quality of it, the strength of it, and started right up. Started up,
first pull, first starter button.
Yep. Comes with electric start and pull start, and what it was. We watched, you know, when you put we can watch it. We don't even need primer bulbs or nothing. The carburetor in this is not one of those wall bros. Those are kind of finicky. They work, but they're kind of finicky. But this, look at that thing. This thing just yanks that fuel up out of there. There is no stopping it. We don't even need a primer bulb. It pulls it up. It's got a 4-gallon tank for longer flights. It's got that easy off system to take this motor off. Again, this is in all the other videos. There's a whole lot of features I don't want to go over right now, but I was more interested in your excitement.
I've been excited since I ordered it, and now I just can't wait. It's the technology. I can tell by just looking at it. I don't have to worry about anything.
Yeah,
as long as I do what Captain Kirk tells me. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm going to keep you safe. That's the main thing. We don't put a time limit or a price tag on the safety. This is the Vitorasi Cosmo 300. As you know, this is the rave of the motors on the market. This one's dependability is absolutely incredible, the power of it, but the problem is with the Vitorasi 300. The big problem is it's being used on trikes that are just absolute garbage, in my opinion. They've got harnesses hanging from here. Can you imagine having a harness in your car hanging from the ceiling, and every time you turn a corner you're not connected to the vehicle, and if you flip the car over, where's your head go? Right to the ground. This thing holds you in. We had a guy that was out here running around on his beast when he came in. You may have seen that video. 400 pounds. He rolled this trike over 3 times. Because I told him not to go fast, not to make tight turns, and don't go down by this one area where we had ruts. And what do you think he did? All of the above. And he flipped it over, and he was hanging upside down, but he stayed right in the seat. He couldn't come in contact with the ground because he didn't have a flimsy cage that just falls apart. It barely put a dimple on the one bar here, because he did break his props. We replaced the props, and he was up in business again. And there was just a dimple. We filmed that. We showed that in that other video. So check that out. And right now, you know what you ought to do? You ought to get in it. I know you got to leave and you got to pack up. He's taking it back up to New York right now. So we won't be doing any training this week. We're done with our training for the summer up at beautiful Carver's Field. It's absolutely gorgeous up here if you haven't seen it. And this is This is like Graceland for a lot of students that have went out here, hundreds and hundreds of pilots. We have a bunkhouse for people to sleep in, and they just love coming up here. There's a sense of peace, there's a sense of home here, and everybody is invited. And you know, we just take pride in running it like family and not like a business around here. And we're excited. Okay, you remember how that goes on there? Tighten that down on your hand, and you're going to yell clear before you go on it. We've already pre-flighted it. And then your starter motor is right there.
Clear prop.
Boom, she's running. And what's nice about that is you can shut it off during flight. Now listen, I'm going to tell you the same thing I told the heavy guy. He was 400 pounds when he rolled it. Don't go too fast. All right, yeah, nice. I just want you to kind of putt around a little bit right now. Get used to that throttle. It's a lot of power. If you haven't seen that other video where we were pushing a car, that was quarter throttle. So be careful, okay? And don't put your feet down to try to stop. Remember, you don't have brakes. We rely on the wing, the drag of the wing, and the grass to slow us down when we come in. We don't need brakes and other expenses and other things to go wrong, and we don't need that. So have fun. Just tool around right in here and then come on back. Amazing. I love it when they come in because they can actually see the quality, and to tell people over the you know, in a video what this thing is like is just doesn't do it justice. It's a work of art. It really honest.
I'm excited.
Oh man, I can't wait to get you in the air, brother man.
So excited.
Yeah, I'm excited for you. This is that's kind of I kind of live vicariously through these guys. I can't go back and make my first flight, but 30 years later, I'm still just as in love with it as I ever have been, and I'm excited to get him in the air and just see it change his life as well. There's something life-changing about flying your own aircraft and owning your own aircraft, and people just don't even, so there's so many people that don't even know this is out there yet, and they go and they buy some other brand, man. I feel sorry for them when they come in, and then they pay thousands of dollars for training. Were you going to say something?
So I've flown fixed-wing airplanes for a long time. I was needing something that I didn't have to pay hangar rent for, and I could take with me when I go working on the road. This is exactly what I needed.
Yeah, I mean, he puts up the big windmills and those big, I don't know, those blades are like what, 70 feet or something? I don't know.
They're huge.
And you're up how high?
500, almost 500 foot.
I got a picture of this knucklehead standing on the top of one of those things with this little green AstroTurf and a golf club and a golf ball, and just looking at the picture made me want to pee. And I was a national skydiver for 20 years, but when there's a parachute on my back, I feel safe. When I'm in this, I feel safe. But when I saw that of him standing on top, I don't get on a roof to put. People say, "Man, you do all that. You do aerobatics. You're flying," and I'm totally fine with it, mate. It's unbelievable to me. But if you get me on a rooftop, I don't like it. I mean, my knees get weak, and I just want to piss in my pants, to be honest with you. And he's up on the top of this, and I was looking down at the background, and he's getting ready to tee off with a golf ball on the top of one of these giant windmills that you see. Nuts. He's nuts. There's something wrong with him. So he's definitely flight junkie material right here. We're glad to have you, brother.
I'm glad I got hooked up with you, and I can't wait to get in the air with you.
He's a good guy. So watch for Robert Plummer in the future. He's going to be coming up, and when he gets his flights in, we'll have another video back for you, so he can explain to you what he felt while he was up there. I love it. God bless you guys. See you around.